Hey, gang. Okay, so have you ever thought to yourself, why do I keep doing the same thing over and over again? Or why do I keep falling into this trap of feeling like a victim? Or why do I keep attracting the same partners? Or why do I continuously feel crummy all the stinking time? Yeah. Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about confirmation bias and the reason why you keep doing the things that you don't want to do. And confirmation bias, guys, like in the last 2 weeks, has come up in conversation like a gazillion times. So that's why I figured it's great. I'm just going to go ahead and share it with everybody why I keep it for just my clients. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Contessa Akin. I have a dog. He loves to drink water and he's super loud when he does it. Oh my gosh. I've coached close to 1,000 women over the last 15 years to help heal their trauma, to calm their nervous system, to empower them to rise up against the odds being their past. And in every video you get from me, you get one actionable item to take back what was taken from you, and that's your peace, your safety, and your trust. And in this video, we're going to talk about confirmation bias and why you keep doing the things that you don't want to do. So let's dive in. Confirmation bias. What is it? Okay, confirmation bias is simply your brain's ability to look for evidence to support your belief. Okay, I know that sounds kind of like wonky. So let's dive into that. Let's say, and I'm just going to use myself as an example, I used to walk around feeling worthless. Maybe that's not a good idea. I'm working on that one. Let's go ahead and go with it. Okay. I used to walk around feeling worthless. I like a piece of trash, like easily discarded, right? I had this belief about myself that I carried no value. So, what happened is I would say, for example, want to coach a client, but I have this underlying belief about myself that I have no value. So, whenever I would show up to try to help somebody, with an underlying belief that I have no value, at the end of the session, I would find all the ways over the last hour that I just coached someone and actually did provide value and was helpful. But my brain found all the little details, all the little coulda, shoulda, wouldas, what ifs to prove, see, you have no value. So this is probably not something that you should do. And as a result, I would have very few clients that I actually worked with because I was still believing that I had no value. Okay, look, my dog now is going to want to go outside. So he's going to bark in the background. So let's just all acknowledge it's there and we're going to move on along. All right, let me think about a client that I worked with. And she believed that she was not capable of having healthy relationships. She just thought there was something just wrong with her, that she was somehow broken. So there's several beliefs in there, but ultimately the core of those beliefs is that she was incapable of having healthy relationships, that she was incapable of deserving healthy relationships. So make sure that's clear. Like there was a deserving piece in there. And so she kept attracting the same person. Okay, not the same person, but the same person. You know what I mean? Like different body, different packaging, but ultimately behaved in the same way. And she just couldn't shake why she ended up in the same relationship over and over and over again. And so we looked at her confirmation bias, which is the base of the belief at the core of this, that she felt like she was incapable and didn't deserve a healthy relationship. And so as a result, her brain actively looked for partners that would confirm that she was incapable of having or being deserving of a healthy relationship. So let's just put something out there real fast. This is not a conscious, like, I'm doing this on purpose thing. This is your brain, right? If you've been with me, if you've seen any of my videos, you know your brain has one job, one sole function, one thing to do, one thing only, to ensure your survival. And your brain wants the easiest, most effective way to get you there. And if that means that your brain believes that you're incapable or not deserving or unworthy, then your brain is going to go in that way and it's going to look for evidence to support that, not change that. In fact, if you go to change it, your brain's going to see that as a threat And then it's going to shoot off all kinds of bells and whistles. And ultimately, you revert back to the way things were, back to the old programming, back to the old belief systems. And this is why change is so hard, because you really have to put in the effort. You have to know, first of all, what is the underlying belief system and the confirmation bias that supports that belief system. And then you have to know where it is that you want to go. And then you have to put in the effort to do that. So today, your actionable step is to figure out, what is it that you believe about yourself? So that thing that you keep doing that you don't want to do, whether it's overeating or getting in the same relationship over and over again, or you just feel miserable all the time, or maybe you find that you're, playing the victim in every situation and everywhere in every relationship, right? What is the underlying belief that you have about yourself that supports that? Like, why do you do that? And don't accept I don't know as an answer, because that's your brain just saying, ooh, dude, you're a red flag. Let's not go there, right? I don't know is not an answer. You do too know. So identify, what do you believe about yourself? Do you believe that you're healthy, happy, joyful, successful, beautiful, courageous, bold, and daring? Yes? Yeah. Okay. So then what do you believe? Identify that belief and then start to pay attention to all the evidence that you have to support that belief. And let's just go ahead and take it one step further. So, like, think about columns here. We got the belief, I'm unworthy. And then you're going to have a column of evidence that you know that you can find that supports that you're unworthy. Let's face it, you don't want to do this. You don't actually believe it. You don't want to believe it. But the truth is that you do. So find the evidence that supports it. And then in the third column, come around and say, number one, was it given to you? Or did you adopt that? Or is it a lie? Is it a truth? Like, look at those supporting evidences and let's go fact or fiction on those. Yeah. All right. I'm Contessa Akin. I know you don't want to be stuck on the current confirmation bias that you have, that old belief system of being unworthy, unlovable. People are always out to get you. You're going to always end up in the same relationship. You're incapable. You're undeserving. I know you don't want to stick with that. So drop me a line below and I will shoot you my book, Rebel Rising. It has the number one most effective tool that I use with all my clients to heal that core belief. It actually has a process in there for you to help you identify what that belief is so that you can start to heal it and start to move on with your life. Drop me a line below and I will shoot you my book. Until next time, I'm Contessa Akin.